Channels Television's breaking news.
Alright. I'll do my whole intro later, but this is just for right now. Alright. Please state your name for the camera.
SCULLCRUSHER93.
What is your role in the clan and what do you do?
I lead the clan as the rank of Emperor, making sure everything's running as smoothly as it possibly can.
In your opinion, what is the problem with the Halo community?
The problem with the Halo community is a number of things. It's quite a complex question. It's mainly down to people not wanting to fight, or people just getting bogged down in debates and discussions over who belongs to what little club at what little time. For the most part.
What are your views on the UNSC and Insurrectionist clans?
My views on Insurrectionist clans, I think they're quite silly, is probably the politest way of putting it, in their very adapted way of taking on the UNSC. I mean, they're meant to be against the UNSC, so they categorise themselves as that, but yet they're still role-playing with the UNSC, helping the UNSC with their role-play, but ultimately their goal is to destroy the UNSC. For me, that's kind of backwards, personally, with the Insurrectionists.
With all that is happening these days, what can you do to help new players or returning players to the game if they were to join your clan?
With new and returning players, we like to think that we give a new experience, something that's just a bit different from the norm of the rest of the community, where UGA is very self-contained, where we can just shut off the rest of the community if the occasion is needed. We can develop ourselves combat style and everything else. We can have competitions and things, and basically just try and make sure that we have a good area that people can come back to, our good own personal community, whilst extinguishing the rest of the community that doesn't need to have anything to do with us. We try our best to take all the politics out for our members. That's for me and the other hierarchy to deal with, and we try our absolute best to try and make it a safe and good environment for people to play games, have fun, get on with their lives, and yeah, making sure that people aren't stressed out about coming back to clans, and making sure people that are in the clan aren't stressed out about being here. Our motto is life before clan, and we do try our very best to stick by that.
Do you think this clan will be successful in the years to come?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't think it was. I have got many plans, and I hope my members who I have now stick with me, and I hope I'll get many more members adding to this quote-unquote giant family to come. And yeah, I do think that we'll be very successful. We just need a few more breaks, not that we haven't had them already. But ultimately, yeah, it's kind of luck of the draw at times, but our result will pull us through.
This is kind of a self-explained question, so we'll just kind of skip over it, but for the record, I'm going to state it. Do you consider yourself a leader or a follower? Obviously, you are a leader.
That's actually not 100% always the case, where I do have people who I am always wanting to go ahead and lead their own sections. If it's someone else's section, I will let them lead. Of course, I always reserve the power to take over when needed, but luckily that isn't needed all the time. But ultimately, yes, I see myself as a leader, not a follower.
Do you believe Halo will remain as one of the top games even with the introduction of Infinite and other competitive games?
I think where clans are concerned, unless another game comes out where we can have the level of changeability and game constructs such as Forge, making our own games. The other day I was playing a game of Hungry Hippos on Halo. You can play any game on Halo if you take the time and if you get the people who are willing to play by the rules, and that's where other games lack and cease. I think where clans are concerned, Halo will be the backbone until Halo is completely no more. It will take till its last breath to be part of the clan community, mainly because it can't afford not to at this point in a lot of ways.
What are your personal thoughts on clans such as Goldpack, Navcom, Atlas, and Sentinel, who are strictly known for attacking lower level clans and causing absolute chaos?
Well, with Goldpack, I don't get on well with Goldpack at all. Mainly because the fights that I do arrange with them or have arranged with them in the past, they don't turn up to. I think they turned up to one and they got beaten, and then they never turned up to anything else. I think the time zones for Goldpack, where a lot of them are Australian or a lot of the leadership, it's one of their biggest defences. So bigger clans that get on during the night time, sort of now, or during the early evening. Sentinel, I do have a few friends in Sentinel, but I know that they are at the moment at war with most of the UNSC as far as they are concerned, and as far as most UNSC clans that I meet are concerned. They're just doing their own thing. So Atlas, I haven't really heard much from Atlas in a long time, but I remember some of my guys fighting them a little while back, and it was very close matches. I believe we won those ones, if my memory serves me best. And what was the other one? Sorry, Navcom. Navcom is just a meme. Navcom will never not be a meme at this point. It is like the amount of times I say to clans, that's a Navcom raid win, just to make fun of them, is constant. So yeah, I think Navcom, its day should have been done a long time ago, but some people, I guess, are just hard-headed.
What are your feelings on bigger clans, such as the ones recently stated, causing chaos in lower clans, strictly going after them and attacking them?
It's very difficult to get clan battles and things like that going, especially with clans that are already established. A lot of clans, even the bigger ones, will look at other big clans and think, oh no, I don't want to go with that. Too many people are obsessed with their win-to-lose ratio when it comes to clans and not thinking, oh, I'll just fight. Even when UGA, we have challenged smaller clans in the past, but I've challenged a clan of, I think, 2 weeks old before. And my logic to them was there should be no reason to fight, and you can only fit 8 people in a game. It should be looked at more as an experience rather than people cutting down each other's clans. Of course, it's not always that simple, and it's not always put forth like that. The clans overwhelm the smaller clan, then get them to join, which, in my opinion, is very wrong in that state. But I wouldn't say that ultimately little smaller clans or newer clans shouldn't be up for the experience of fighting bigger clans if the honor and the respect was there in the first place. But no, I don't agree with it wholeheartedly, but I'm not against it wholeheartedly either.
Alright, thank you for your time, Mr. Skull. I'll be letting you go now and moving on to our next interview.
Okay, thank you very much.